stop me in my tracks. I mean, when he's a grown man, I'll be his daddy. Sometimes the obvious question is purposeful to move you in a direction of thinking. You know, this man could have asked Jesus for anything. He could have been, I don't know if this is really God, and so I'm just going to ask him for food or for money or for a nicer cloak. But he asked him for the impossible. What do you want from me? I want to see. Are you crazy? You can't ask for that. Who can do that? You're crazy. And hey, what if you ask for that and he doesn't do it? What's up with that? I mean, that's nuts. You're going to ask for sight? Sometimes we ask hesitantly, and even in our prayers. You notice that? Like we kind of do this thing, like, God, I really want this job, and so I'm going to pray for it. I want that job, God. But if it's not your will, that's fine, it's fine. I really want to go out with this person. They're amazing. I want to date this person, but if it's not your will, it's fine, it's fine. And you know what I love about college students? Is I have guys that come to me all the time, and it's like, the Lord told me I'm going to marry this girl. And then she dumps him. And then the Lord changes his mind, right? Just like that. Oh, I'm sorry. The Lord didn't tell me I was going to marry her. He told me I was just going to date her. Or we ask for things just with no authority. But God gave us that authority. And this blind man says, I want to see. He didn't say, God, if you want, if it's okay with you, man, do you think, no, never mind. He says, God, I want to see. God may not have given him his sight, but he wanted to know his heart, and he wanted to hear this guy confess that he knew Jesus was powerful enough to give him sight. God, I want to see. That's all I want to know. Verse 52. Go, said Jesus. Your faith has healed you. Immediately, he received sight. Immediately. He received sight. Immediately. He received sight and followed Jesus along the road. I mean, that is an amazing picture of what we need to do, Rock Church. We need to live as though God doesn't live in reality. We need to ask God to do things that we don't believe can be done. And then we need to believe that they can be done. We need to literally say, God, whatever you want to do through me, I'm willing to do that. Rock Church, this is a story about a man who had such strong and passionate and deep belief that it literally healed him. Now, it wasn't the man who healed himself. It was Jesus who healed him. But realize this, God didn't walk to the blind man, touch him, and heal him. God said, you come to me. I'll heal you, but you actually have to get up and come to me. I read this book, and sometimes I think to myself, yeah, but that was like 2,000 years ago, And I want to know, maybe 2,000 years ago, that was right, Ricky, but I want to know, what does God do today? Does God do miraculous things today, or is this book just kind of a history book? And I know that some of you, share that opinion with me. I mean, you want to know, you want to see God move today. And so here's how we're going to end today's service. This is a story about 2,000 years ago, but tonight you're going to see a story about today. I've asked some of the young people to come out and in the 1825 ministry, and they're going to tell you and show you these miracles that God has literally performed in the last week, in the last month, in the last year in their lives. And their lives literally speak of God's power, of God's authority, of who God is. God has his fingerprints all over them. And what I want you to do is just sit back and take it in. Go, this is a story about 2,000 years ago, but God, show me today how you're doing miraculous and amazing things. Sit back and receive this as what God is literally doing today. Check this out.
but we get up, we fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down, but she didn't stay there and got up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down sometimes, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. We fall down sometimes, but we get back up again. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. We fall down, we get up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, but we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. We fall down, but we get up. We fall down, we get up. For a saint is just a sinner who fell down and got up. No matter what you've done, get back up again. Get back up again. He's waiting for you. Get back up again. Run into his arms. Run into his arms.